that a baguette?
No, but it does look like one.
I think it's a baguette. Maybe it's like a really long stub, and she's shooting all the sandwich out on them. Now this is AI generated.
You're right. We can't have that. Is this also AI generated?
No, I don't think that one is because that text is
Is this
good.
AI generated?
Absolutely. You can tell by the color of the wall.
Yeah. This one is easily AI generated.
No, just the kid.
Yeah, okay. Oh, just the kid.
Yeah, they AI generated a child in there. Now this one's real. This one you can tell it's a little different.
Yeah, the hands actually look normal on this one.
Yeah.
AI generated.
AI generated women aren't real.
AI
generated women aren't real.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I think we gotta actually talk now.
Welcome back to the Hut Hub podcast. Episode 7.
I have no idea.
It's episode 7.
Episode 7, week 20 something.
Week 20.
Wrong.
Merry Christmas, happy birthday.
Well, it was only your happy birthday. Not everyone's birthday is around Christmas.
I have a friend whose birthday is right before Christmas.
Everything doesn't revolve around you, Angst.
Okay. It could though, and I kind of wish it would.
Nope. You forgot to ask for that, so it didn't happen.
Okay. Anyway, in case you didn't realize, we always do the fucking holiday episode late.
Never intentionally either.
No, it just so happens that Smug goes out of town a whole lot, and then I forgot to upload the video, so I ended up uploading it on my birthday.
And it wasn't a birthday special nor a holiday special.
It was us reading 2-sentence horror stories.
Pretty peak. So that's how you know we're good at this.
Yeah, we're pretty damn good. So anyway, Merry Christmas and happy birthday. How was your Christmas, Smug?
Mine was good. Like I said, I was visiting some family, and the side of the family I was visiting, they essentially do like a 1.5 hour party, and that includes eating, and then everyone goes home.
Okay.
And so it wasn't like a huge annoying party. And I ate about half of the total deviled eggs.
That's a lot of deviled eggs.
It was double digits.
Actually, you know what? I heard this and I wasn't
10 eggs.
So I'm not a big fan of deviled eggs.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm just not a big fan.
Is it like a taste thing? Is it a texture thing? I could get it if it's a texture thing.
It's more of just like the thought of it. I like eggs, but I like them like scrambled or
You don't like boiled eggs?
I'm not a big fan of boiled eggs, no. I think it's literally just like I've had really bad experiences with Easter eggs that are actually like boiled egg Easter eggs.
You just gotta do it like a day or two before.
We did it the night before. I went to go pick it up. I got a big whiff and I immediately threw up.
Wait, did your parents just like leave them out instead of putting them in the fridge?
No, they were in the fridge. She hid them in the morning. We woke up. I went out, or we then went to find them. And for some reason, that one was just a time bomb. It was ready. So, but the thing I've heard about deviled eggs is like, when I sit here and I think about eating like more than 3 scrambled eggs, I want to throw up. Like that is too much. But then I hear people talk about eating like 12 deviled eggs. I'm like, what is the difference? Why is this like, how is it easier?
Yummy. It's because people if you like mayo and like I don't even know what all spices they put in, but they put some good spices in.
Well, they do like mayo, but it's still like the whole egg.
It's half an egg.
Right, but it's still like the whole egg. You still ate 6 eggs. Because they still use the yolk.
Yeah. But I like eggs. So
can you
I have no problem with
eat like 6 eggs normally?
Yeah. Scrambled, yeah.
Well, because I'm assuming you also ate more than just the deviled eggs.
Yeah.
I don't,
Of course, yeah.
bro. I don't understand.
You just kind of like starve yourself, like the day of Christmas, and then you have one massive meal.
Yeah, I don't do that.
You've never done that?
I don't
Oh
do
my.
that, but that's because
Well,
like I'm not
do
a big
y'all like?
foodie.
Well, yeah. One is I'm a foodie, and two, it's like everyone's making stuff from scratch, so it all
Mhm.
tastes really good.
Um,
So it's worth starving so you can eat a lot of everything.
there's this Christmas we had 3 places we went. We went to my parents, um, and they're pretty good at cooking, and my mom always has sweets out because her and I are both like massive sweet tooths. So like there'll be like cookies, there'll be there was some homemade toffee, which was
Mhm.
okay. I'm not a big fan of toffee, but it was still good. Like pretzels and chocolate and all that stuff. And then they had a ham and a turkey. I hate ham, man. I hate it. It's so bad. I don't like sweet meat.
Are you just like vegan?
No, because I love meat. I just hate sweet meat.
Aw.
You heard me. Um,
Jamie, pull that one up.
but the turkey's always like dry. Not even the turkey. I don't even know. No, it was a turkey. It was dry. It wasn't great. I don't know what it is they do, but it just never tastes good. So I also normally eat the rolls because I fucking love bread.
Yep.
Then we went to her dad's, hung out there for a bit. There was no food, but we weren't.
Are you perhaps a medieval peasant
I
with
think
the way you
so.
said that?
I think so.
I just love
I
bread.
just love bread. It's all I can afford, but I sure do love it. Went to her dad's, hung out there, and then went to her grandparents, and they're very nice people. They're old. They need to not be cooking.
Yep.
It's just one of those that like they're very kind, but they don't have the right anything because it all tasted really not good. And there was ham, and that's all they made. So I ate it, wasn't a fan.
This was just like y'all and her grandparents, or was this
Grandparents, her mother, her sister, and her sister's boyfriend.
okay? It was a decent number then.
Yeah.
Was it actually like ham or like no sides?
It was ham, deviled eggs, the normal, I never know what it's called, but it's like yams or sweet potatoes and
Yeah.
marshmallow on top and all that stuff. I think they're just called candied yams or something like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Um some form of coleslaw or salad or something like that.
I get the feeling you didn't touch that,
No, fuck no.
considering that you don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, I didn't even look at it. And then a basket of rolls, but they were just like store-bought rolls.
Hawaiian bread?
Yeah, I think so. Because they were very sweet.
Yep, that's Hawaiian bread.
Yeah. And I mean, I like Hawaiian rolls, but I really like the ones that you bake yourself. I don't like the ones that are just like in the package.
That's fair.
Anyway, like it was a good time and it was fun and I like being with family, but man,
3 is a lot.
3, oh my god, I was exhausted afterward. I just wanted to go home and oh my god, her mother was insufferable. But that's not even worth going into.
Yeah, that'd be an episode in and of itself.
Yeah. An episode of trauma in and of itself.
Now that would be a miserable episode.
We just both trauma dump. And by both, I mean me.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here going, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. But hold up. Got up by Darius. Yeah, go on.
Are you playing TFT?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to sit here for an hour.
I guess that's fair.
Nothing's held my attention for that long in years.
But yeah, no, that was Christmas. It was good. Did you get anything like super cool for Christmas?
I got a couple of things. I mean, of course, most of it you ask for at this
Of course.
point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but I always only really ask for like one thing. Like
I normally get a few just because, at least from my dad's side of the family, because they really like having multiple presents.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's like what do you want? And then if I give them a couple of things, like I make them give me a budget because I don't want to ask for too much.
I just normally kind of think like, I know this is their like where they're at financially, so I
Yeah.
can ask for about this much ish and be reasonable.
Yeah. But I think this year I only asked for like one thing because a lot of changes in the family this year.
Yeah,
So
I love 2024. What can I say?
I never
Great
do
year.
tell Kayleen's parents what I want because I never expect them to get me anything. Not out of like a I don't think they like me, just out of like a courtesy. Like you really don't have to get me anything.
Yeah,
Like focus on Kayleen and
I'm
her
good.
sister. Like I'm totally chill, but they always do. And this year was fucking great from them. Well, from her dad. And then my parents got me a standing desk, which I was pretty excited for.
Oh, nice. I didn't even want one.
Yeah, it's a really nice one too. I can't think of what the brand was. It's a Flexi something.
I don't know the brands.
I don't either, but it's very nice. It's very big. I'm excited. We'll probably be setting that up when we move because I don't have the room right now, and I have a massive desk I don't want to take apart.
That's fair.
And then I don't want to have to move a new desk. But her grandparents got us a 3-pot slow cooker.
I was saying that's a good gift. You told me about that. I'm like, that is a banger gift.
That is an insanely awesome gift if you do anything or host anything.
I believe. Get to work.
I think it might have been a hint that we now have to start hosting something because
we
have no use for a 3-pot slow cooker.
Oh, you're going to soon.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, be ready for next holidays. Be ready.
What'd you get? What you got?
Someone got me, like, I didn't even have this on my list, but they got me one of those like shower speakers.
Oh, okay.
They got me like a nice Bluetooth one, and like I just hadn't even thought of that, and then I've been using that. I'm like, it's so nice to be able to control the volume and be able to skip songs.
Yeah, in the shower.
Yeah, it does. I'm not kidding. Have a call button on it.
You could call me in the shower.
It has like a phone symbol. I'm assuming it's for calling.
I think
I
that
haven't
might be
used
for
it.
calling. That's pretty funny.
I'm assuming
though.
it's Siri, but it has like a little microphone circle. So I'm like, I think theoretically just hop in a Discord call and then jump in the shower.
That would be really funny.
I must do that at some point.
I'm really curious what the sound quality is like.
Oh, we can test it out later for sure.
All
I
right.
didn't even think about it. It can't be good.
I mean, it could be. Like maybe it's got like built-in noise cancellation for the exact frequency of the shower.
You know what? Maybe it'll be nicer than my mic, and I'll bring it in here. Just make it my new computer mic.
There's no way it's nicer than your mic. I refuse.
We're gonna find out next time I shower.
I guess so. I'll have to keep notes on it.
The other thing that I got was pretty cool. I have a handful of commander decks in Magic the Gathering.
Right.
I think I'm at like 10.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe a little higher than that.
Very normal.
So I got a colossal deck box for all of them.
That's great.
And it has them all separated, and so I can put them out evenly, and it's like a leather, and it's magnetic.
Oh, that's so good. I have a massive deck box, but it's fucking Velcro.
It's so big, though. I'm just like, I have to bring this in a backpack.
I mean, that's good, though, right? Like,
yeah, I like it. It's that huge.
Yeah, I know one of my old high school friends used to have one that was like literally a backpack itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just this big fabric zipper thing, and he would just have it on him all the time. I'm like, why? You don't need to have it on you all the time.
I do remember, so my cousin pointed out, so I already told you I haven't played Mario Party. The first time I played it, and like the last time I played it, was maybe like single digit age at my cousin's house on the Nintendo Cube. It's like the first Mario Party, right?
Yeah. Did you just call it the Nintendo Cube?
I'm not old like you. I don't know.
You don't know about the GameCube?
I forget the name
How?
because I'm not ancient, bro.
Okay, all right.
I don't
Okay.
give a fuck about Melee.
That's fine. Melee's not like incredible.
And you're old and decrepit.
I know that. My birthday happened.
Anyway, Mario Party. So my cousin found out this game because I demolish. I lock in Bowser, the best character in the new Mario Party game, where it's all luck. And I think within the first few turns, I hit 100 coins. Next few turns, 200, and I just dominated the whole game. And with 6 stars, second place is 3, wasn't close.
Okay.
My cousin then points out to me that every game I've ever played with them through my entire life, I will win the first time I play. He's like, the first time, he's like, when I showed you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, you didn't know how this game worked, and you beat me. I showed you Mario Party, you beat me. And he's like, listen to all these games, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just meant to be better. I'm sorry. What do you want from me?
But you also are always just the one and done. Like, you play one game and win, and you're like, all right, I don't need to play this again.
Like, never were in a room frequently enough to repeatedly play a game.
Yeah.
So every time I'd see him again, there's been a new game out, which we would play once, and then I would win, and then we would move on. And to keep that tradition up, we played one game.
That's fair. Did you guys play anything else, or was it just Mario Party? And then Catan?
We played a different board game that was Catan-esque. Train something?
Oh, Ticket to Ride?
Yeah, that's it.
I love Ticket to Ride.
We played one game of that. Unfortunately, my magic didn't come in. I was 2 points off winning.
Oh, damn.
I had 2 shorter. I had longest rail. I had, I think, 5 completed tickets or whatever the fuck they were called. But he just outdone me.
Yeah, that one's kind of tough, honestly.
It's a fun game. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. There's another board game. It's like I think it's just called like Terraforming Mars or Terraformer or something like that.
Yeah, I heard
one's
that.
really good.
It was so funny. He took like 3 20-point tickets and completed all 3.
Oh my god. I mean, impressive. Good job.
I was so upset. And then we did so every year my cousins will buy these really just tiny crappy drones to fly around.
Yeah, Dodge the Drone.
Yeah, of course.
Where you sprain your ankle.
I'm getting to that part.
Sorry.
And during a attempt at a soccer dive to dodge a drone on carpet.
Slide tackle.
Yeah, I was essentially slide tackling a drone, but in order to avoid said drone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think sprained my ankle legitimately, but I hurt bad. I could feel it throbbing, and then it swelled noticeably.
Yeah, that sounds like a spray.
Well, it didn't get blue or anything. I could still move it, and after a day, it was fine. And I was just like, huh. And then I kept trying to play. It wasn't working out at all, but I was like, well, I'm not going to give up.
A big thing our family does when we do get-togethers, like family reunions or something, is we always get out badminton. And we get out we have this, it's really stupid, but it's like a foam version of throwing axes.
Okay.
So and it's got like a board. And
it's like a sticky substance.
Not
like Velcro.
Kind of. It's not Velcro. It's foam axes that are actually pretty decently weighted. And then it's got those pegs really close together on the target. So they lodge themselves in. Kind of like a dartboard that's not, lethal. It's those two. It is always badminton, which I go hard in, and then the throwing axes, which I also go hard in. And I don't know what it is about my brain, but whenever I try to pick up a game that involves throwing, the only way I can ever make it work is by throwing fucking weirdly. right? Like I try to do the normal throw and I always miss. And then I'll do this weird ass like skipping a stone throw for the axe and it just hits every time. I'm like, guess I'm doing this from now on. I don't understand. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You're just a freak.
I think so. And then they also love doing cornhole. I'm not the biggest fan of cornhole, but like
It's something to do.
it is something to do, and I can
It's what
see
you do
how
when
it's
there's nothing
fun.
else to do.
Yeah. My little sister and little brother are big drinkers with big drinking games. The one that they play that I can't believe anyone lets them play is I think it's just called Dart.
Uh-oh.
You sit in a circle in the lawn with a can of beer in between your legs.
Mm-hmm.
You throw darts at each other's can of beer. And if it pierces it, you have to drink down to where it pierced so that it doesn't come out anymore.
Oh, no.
They love that game. They also love beer pong, and I love beer pong, but
I mean, beer pong's fine.
yeah,
Yeah,
that one's just fun.
like,
But this
they have,
one,
like,
they're getting
do
more
they
and
get-
more drunk, and they are throwing a dart between each other's legs.
I think you should get in there.
If I was a drinker, I would. I'm not gonna lie. But
I would just use like the Hawkeye ult.
Hawkeye, just spam clicking.
Yep, easy.
Bro, I realized in quick play I can't play Hawkeye anymore. I lock in too much and I just kind of make some disgusting shots that I'm like, I need to get off this character.
Yeah, I don't like playing the sweat characters in quick play.
Yeah. Hella I think is a little bit more fine because they actually like you can play against a Hella. Hawkeye, it's very hard to play against.
It's tough. It's tough for real. Do me a quick favor here. Can you pull up Santa?
Yeah, sure. So now that we're talking about Santa, my birthday was also that week. Huh. A lot of AI Santa.
A lot of yeah.
Anyway,
What's up with this guy, by the way? So I want to get to this.
okay.
What's up with them?
What's up with Santa?
Why is he watching me when I'm sleeping?
He just wants to make sure you're being good while you sleep for some reason.
Why does he know when I'm awake?
I mean, I know when you're awake.
We'll circle back to that one. Put a pin in that.
Yeah.
Does he pay taxes?
Does Santa pay taxes?
I think he should be.
All right. I'm going to need everyone under 10 years old to skip forward about 15 seconds.
If you're under 10 years old, don't watch.
True. Smug, Santa's not real.
No, I've seen him.
No, you haven't.
I have.
No.
He was literally at the mall.
No, that's not Santa.
I literally went up and asked, like, yo,
That's
you
a
the real
hobo.
Santa? He told me, yeah. No.
Wait, hang on. This just.
Oh, you didn't hear about that?
Oh,
yeah. It was a Christmas movie where a kid with dyslexia races as Satan instead of Santa. And Satan's played by Jack Black. Don't ask me how they delivered that successfully.
Okay. Wow, that actually like derailed me entirely. When did you find out Santa wasn't real?
I think a little later than most. I think like maybe
Like third,
like
fourth
under
grade?
10. Yeah, somewhere in there.
Okay. I found out real early because kids on the playground, and also I was never like it never made sense to me.
Oh, you weren't a defender?
I was not a defender, but I also wasn't like I was very much. I think actually my parents told me very early on, and they were just like, however, don't. Fuck. What the fuck was it? Oh
We'll get
no,
there, I believe.
they didn't tell me early on. I found out early on, but what they told me was they never got me my big presents and labeled them from Santa. They always
Yeah.
did like the big gaming setups and everything. Like if I got an Xbox or I got the Wii, it was always from my mom. And then all of the clothes and socks and stuff was from Santa.
They took credit for all the cool stuff.
That, and also they like were under the belief that like if a kid heard that Santa got me a Wii, but only got them something like small like socks because their parents weren't like more financially stable.
No, they just weren't. They were too naughty.
They were too naughty, but
They were too
not
naughty.
naughty enough to be on the naughty list.
Yeah, they were just like on the lower end of the spectrum. They were close. That's why they got socks. Should have been a nicer little boy, Timmy.
Yeah, Timmy.
Tom down the street got that Xbox because he was better than you. Anyway, continue.
So I did find out early. I was never a big believer in Santa, but they still. I think I actually blew it for my little brother and little sister.
Man, that's fucked up.
Yeah. I wasn't like super aware or understanding. I thought everybody knew Santa was real or was fake. And so I got something from Santa and I like opened it and it was really cool. And I looked directly at my parents and was like, "Thank you." And they're like, "No, Santa got you that." And I'm like, "Yeah. What do you mean?" And then I realized like, oh shit, the kids don't know. Fuck.
I remember playing into it a little longer to keep the goodies coming. Because when you believe in Santa, you know, the gifts are a little nicer.
I thought you were going to play into it because you thought your parents believed in it.
No, but I was just like, I want to make sure the good stuff keeps coming.
Yeah. You know,
I want GTA 5 when I'm in like middle school. So Santa really better hook me up.
man, you should have kept playing into it. You might have gotten GTA 6 in your lifetime.
I don't even think I ever got that far in it. I kind of just like to take cars in multiplayer and like run them into people.
So you were the person RDMing.
Yeah, I was definitely the griefer.
That's fine. I never really did much online.
I remember I found one of my friends almost exclusively spent all of his free time in the GTA strip club.
I wonder why.
Like, because you could just join on a friend through GTA 5. You didn't have to be on like a VC or anything or tell
Yeah,
him.
you could just be
And
in it.
every time I would just find him in there. And I'm like,
What's going
hey,
on?
you want to go play a mission or something?
You want to go do some heists?
Like, oh, yeah, sure.
I was just
Like,
admiring the wallpaper.
and it was just crazy because it was always multiplayer. Where you can't even see the boobs.
Yeah, they have it
You have to be in
all
a single
full
player.
censored.
It's just like, oh my god. I want GTA 6 so badly.
I was never a big fan of GTA.
It's bad to say it was like my childhood game, so I'm very fond of the series.
I was a bigger fan of Red Dead.
That's fair. I never really played it. I just wasn't a story game kid.
Yeah.
And that's carried over to my adult life.
I think Red Dead just kind of had a lot that I really enjoyed, and then I started playing the online, and that was just even better.
No, one of the first ever video games I played in my life was OG Black Ops, so I was pretty immediately hooked into FPS.
That's fair.
Don't worry though, I did order fuck, what's that space game that flopped super hard on launch?
PlanetSide 2.
No.
Concord?
Explorer single player.
No.
No.
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. I pre-ordered that.
Why?
I heard the very deceiving now that we know trailers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh my god, that sounds awesome.
Hey, I mean, I hear it's good now.
Yeah, it's good now. It took a few years, and I swapped to a computer in between that time. But now it's good. And it took an hour to load
Oh.
in.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
I had it pre-downloaded, and the just loading screen took about an hour.
Ooh, that's tough.
Great game. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I
I hate that.
remember fucking Monster Hunter had some egregious loading screens when it came out on
Well,
console, like Monster Hunter
that's
World.
deserved and fair. Monster Hunter fans deserve nothing.
What the fuck?
Those games suck.
Those games are great.
They're boring and miserable.
Why do you hate those games?
They have like the worst gameplay loop I've ever seen in my life.
It's literally just a boss rush.
Yeah, but it's the same boss doing the same shit
They don't do the same shit.
400 trillion times
Listen,
so I can get the socks.
I have for the socks. You don't have to do it that many times. You have to do it like 2 times at most.
No way, I have to do 300-hour-long raids.
They're
Awesome.
not hour long. What the fuck? I have
You should play a
818
good game.
hours in Monster Hunter World and then 200 hours in Monster Hunter Rise.
No hose.
You are correct. I did not know Kayleen then. Actually, I knew her when I was playing Rise. I tried to get her to get into it. She was not.
That's why she has hose.
That's why she gets hose.
Think if there was even, I think funny enough, one of the few quote unquote story games I've ever played was Skylanders. I played like all of them.
Bro, I loved Skylanders.
I remember I would try I had to like beg to get like the next Skylander
Yeah, the little
whenever I saw
figure.
one. Yeah, I'm like, Mom, you don't understand. That's a character in the game. She's like, well, why don't you just have him in the game? I'm like, because I need the figure.
Oh my god,
Mom,
dude.
please.
Skylanders
And
was
I would have
so
to do it
good.
again and again every time.
My little brother and sister had it, and I think I
I
played
still
it
have them.
more than they did. Because look how
I
cool
remember
these guys were.
I have that giant at the top right.
This
He's
one,
in,
the tree
yeah, he's
one.
on a shelf that I'm looking at him right now.
Bro, that's sick. I know they had, I think they had the eye guy.
I wanted the guy so bad, but
He's
my mom
so
wouldn't get him.
cool.
I remember they did one Skylanders Fusion where they were magnetic in the
Yeah,
middle. You took
yeah.
them apart. And I think I beat that one in 30 minutes. I realized, like, that was the first time I played a kid's game, and I was, like, not in a kid mindset anymore. Because I was like, wait, that's all I got? And I found that if you combined 2 of the base characters you just get with the game, that's Pokemon, nice try. That's an OC, nice try. More OCs, nice try. More OCs, more
What
OCs,
was it
more
called?
OCs. Just
Because it clearly wasn't
Wait, no, I really
Skylanders
like that picture.
Fusion. This one.
PS4.
PS4.
Just go to all instead of pictures, stupid, and it'll probably say it.
No, this is all fans. This is all fans.
Okay, go to Skylander Games. Because they only made like 4.
Skylanders franchise. We
You should just
got
use the AI. Okay.
Spyro's Adventure
Trap Team.
Giant Swap Force. It was Swap Force.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Oh, we're good.
Jamie, please pull up Skylander Swap Force.
Swap Force.
You just click on the first picture there for me. The very first one. Oh, fuck. Okay.
This one.
That's not any better.
I don't
This is
remember.
it. I remember I combined the top half of the squid character
Yeah.
and the bottom half of the other fish guy with the grappling hook. And I beat the game in less than an hour, and I felt robbed of my time. Like, I beat the final boss with 0 difficulty at all, and I was like, that was, like, baby easy. I don't get it. What happened?
Yeah.
And I could never play them again. I'm like, oh.
Dude, I wish I had. Skylanders was the first amiibo. Let's be real.
Yeah.
And it was better. It was just
I'm
better.
I
Look at
had a
this, man. You're telling me this wasn't
babysitter
better?
once. That's pretty peak.
It's better.
I had a babysitter who beat most of my Skylanders game while I was taking a shower.
That's
Didn't even
fucked.
like ask.
That's
Yeah, I came back
fucked.
and I'm like almost done with the game, and I'm like, oh,
I just
okay.
I just restart at that point.
I think I ended up having to restart it.
God,
I,
Skylanders was so peak, man.
what a great game. Bring them back.
Do you
We need
know,
them now more than ever.
bro? Did you hear that they rebooted Bakugan?
I did. I heard it's supposed to be like coherent now.
Yeah, it's actually kind of like a deck game now instead of just not.
Yeah, my friends and I would just decide on who won based off whose Bakugan was cooler looking.
No, there were rules.
Yeah, but we couldn't be fucked to learn them.
I got in trouble in school.
For Bakugan?
Yeah, for playing Bakugan at recess because I always won and the kids were getting pissy, and I was like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I just have strong
I remember
Bakugan.
people would get in trouble just for like playing with them in class a lot.
That too. I think it was also just we weren't supposed to be bringing toys to
Yeah,
school,
'cause
which
then
like
some kid jealous and angry.
some kid gets jealous, steals it, then they're held liable for some reason. What the
I've just put the kid
fuck?
down. I think I'd main that guy.
This is a whole fucking thing you build with Bakugan. This is like fucking Exodia, but it's Bakugan.
Oh hell yeah!
Look at that.
That's sick.
Bro, that's so
Yo,
sick.
imagine getting to Voltron with your boys
Bro,
with your
yeah,
Bakugan.
that's pretty sick.
You
Yeah,
know,
this
this
is
is
the
unrelated.
newer. Go on.
Can you look up Yu-Gi-Oh armor deck? Or
Oh,
that's
you've told me
this
about this.
from the anime. Yeah, I just want to like show the look. That's the card. If you click on that like fucking Gundam ass looking character dude, yeah, him. That's what it like equips to him.
Yeah, he just equips himself these and then goes and punches the fucking person he's dueling,
Yeah.
right?
You could add Joey armor and see Joey's. This was based off the like it was like black and red. That's that card. That's not what he looked like in it though. Where did he go?
I mean, I'm assuming it's.
Yeah, there it is.
It's not.
But whenever
Oh, that is Joey, isn't it?
yeah,
Huh.
and they just beat the shit out of each other.
That's pretty sick, though. Like, I like that idea for a Yu-Gi-Oh duel.
All right. So we've done enough Christmas. Let's move to birthdays.
Okay, yeah. So my birthday was December 30th.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't do much. We just went out to dinner at a very nice
Where'd you go?
kind of steakhouse. It's called the Yard House.
The yard.
The
You
Yard.
see Ludwig?
I did not see Ludwig.
Damn. I'd hunt him down and make him pay.
My mom
Where are you?
decided to invite my older brother without telling me.
Nice.
Which
you just Google birthday.
sure.
You can do like birthday party actually.
Which isn't like a big problem other than
Yeah, just pick whichever party looks the most fun to you.
he really likes making
Definitely not that one.
everything about himself. I like this one though. Okay, what about this one?
No, it has to have people in it. But if
Okay.
you feel like we're at a social event,
What
this
about
is
the
perfect. There we
AI
go.
generated one?
Dizzy, Lifty, Scribble Crow.
Triple Crown?
What was like your go-to place for birthday parties as a kid?
Um
Were you like an at-home birthday person?
so I have always been we go bowling kind of a birthday.
See,
I
okay.
love bowling.
You were a bowling main?
I was a bowling main, man. So much so that my dad at some point got me a bowling ball and bowling shoes when I was in high school, and I was stoked.
Oh, that's kind of sick, though.
Yeah, it was a custom bowling ball, and I was just like,
Oh, that's cool.
hell
You still
yeah.
have it?
So in the move, it broke.
Oh, damn.
We were going bowling, and I opened it up, and I looked in the bag, and I just see this massive crack down the entire like all around it, and I was
Gotta
so
get that
sad.
fixed.
You can't get that fixed because it literally was
Put rubber in
splitting.
there.
It was splitting. Put rubber. That's what you don't want.
Oh, that's fun. It'll just give you like a cool trick shot.
No.
No, you'll be like the anime character who does like the weird move no one's ever seen before.
Okay, I have to AFK for a second to feed the cats because they are knocking shit over. I will be
Grab
right
a different
back.
drink.
Okay, we'll resume in just a second.
You there? Hello? Man, fuck you. I guess the cats won. They knocked him over.
Okay.
Back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Did the cats win?
The cats did win. They got their food.
I'd recommend probably cutting that
Cutting the food
out.
or them
No, like
winning.
the 2 minutes of silence.
Oh, yeah. Duh.
Put it out there.
The other place I used to like to go, before we moved, we used to live near like an ice rink, like a
Okay.
full indoor ice rink. That was the other
Yeah.
place I would love to go.
That was like the first place I had all my birthday parties at because that was the only place my town had.
Oh,
That
really?
was it. Yeah, that's the only thing like remotely in range that our parents were willing to drive us to at that point. It's when you're at that age, you don't really give a fuck where you go.
Yeah.
It's just like having all your friends together eating sugary food is peak.
Yeah, big cake, ice
And
cream.
then, yeah, we found laser tag, and
Oh,
that's when it was over for me. The next, I think, like 5 to 6 years were laser tag every year, back to back to back to back to back to back.
damn.
My cousin though became a mini golf kid. He
I
likes mini golf more
do
than laser
I
tag.
do like mini golf, but the good thing is the area near us is kind of like a big kind of like an arcade game token thing, right? It has both
Mhm.
laser tag and mini golf. So you could do both.
Huge.
And it's so much fun, man.
Then we've found I think it's like Adventure City or something. I think it's like a small chain in Texas. It just has like a. That's definitely not it. It's just like it has like the coolest thing it had was like go kart.
This?
No, way shittier.
um
It must not be Adventure City. I must be not remembering the name because it was so long ago. But you were
Fritz's
like,
Adventure?
no, it's like an actual theme park. It was like a little chain location that
I
would eat up maybe the space of like a small warehouse.
Yeah, so that's exactly what we had, where it was like they had like go-karts, they had mini golf, they had a bunch of games inside.
Yeah, the next place that I kept using until I moved, and then I kind of stopped going to places for birthdays. But it had I shit you not, it had Rock'em Sock'em robots that you got to get in and drive.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they had like they had built from scratch, not like fully efficient mechs. They like on wheels. You could turn it left and right and actually make it punch forward and track points.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts. I think it was basically built off like a forklift that they took down to its bare bones.
That makes sense actually. The place that I'm talking about eventually got kind of like a VR roller coaster.
I've seen places with those.
Yeah, where like you get into this like capsule and basically it's all closed in and then it just is a roller coaster and like I don't think I've ever been on it cuz it stresses me the fuck out. But like watching it, it
You've
looks so cool.
evolved past those like arcade roller coasters
Yeah.
where you're just leaning back in a chair and it's shaking you.
Yeah. Oh my god. Those are fun still. Like it's still
Bro,
pretty fun.
yeah. I remember that was like my favorite one whenever my friends would have something at Chuck E. Cheese.
Or the uh railroad shooters. I don't know if that
Yeah.
makes sense the way I'm saying it, but like where you get in and it just brings you
Yeah,
down
you're
a
going
set
down some
path.
track or something,
Yeah.
and there's a trillion creatures attacking you.
I think there was a Jurassic Park one that I used to always play.
I remember there was one I really liked. and it was like pirate themed.
Ooh,
And so you were
okay.
like shooting cannons at opposing like
Mhm.
ships, and then eventually it got to like ghost ships and Davy Jones and the Kraken,
That's pretty sick.
and it would just blast the Pirates of the Caribbean song to
Ooh.
like a deafening volume.
Yeah, no, and you don't care because it's such a banger song.
Yes, it was a Chuck E. Cheese. It's gonna be deafening no matter where you stand in that building.
Yeah. Oh, were you a big ball kit kid?
No, I had one when I was the tiniest little boy. I had like one of those little turtle ones that you get, like a plastic turtle themed tub, and your parents filled it with balls. I had one of those in the
Okay.
backyard. I used once.
But you went to Chuck E. Cheese. You weren't like a big fan of
I
the
was the arcade and play place kid.
Okay. I was a
I would
big
burn through
arcade
all of
kid.
my tokens at 20x the speed of everyone else
Mhm.
because I would just play all the gambling games and just
Yeah.
lose,
uh
which, has not done permanent damage to my brain and psyche when I play gotcha games at all.
no, no, same. I never
Seeing shiny colors as I mash the massive button on the arcade machine has not given me that permanent
Bro, it's
desire.
gotten so much worse. I don't know if you've been to one of those that have like gambling ones. Most of the time I go to like a normal arcade because we have a couple near
I've
here.
seen some, yeah.
They are so bright and colorful and it makes me want to go play them so bad.
Bro, that's what sucks. There's a little arcade place nearby, and it has like that. They always have like really shitty pizza. Something in the building will make terrible pizza. And the area we're eating, every time we go there, it's staring at all of the bright, shiny coin gambling machines.
Oh man.
And I just sit there and I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh my god, look at all the shiny colors. Look at how big the numbers are getting.
Yeah, look what I could do. I
That could
could
be
go get that.
me.
I could go win.
Like, I've seen all the videos. I know it's rigged beyond belief, but I'm like, but that could be me though. What if I'm like that 1 in 900?
I'm trying to
I love
think.
gambling.
There was one. It was oh my god, which one was it? Oh, it was the one that's like incredibly rigged. The fucking like where you have to cut the string.
Like one.
Or like you have to or like it's got the key.
Try and pull it up. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Key arcade machine. It's like this.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So it was like this, but it was you had to cut the line, right?
Yeah.
Like this.
Oh, I've seen these. Yep, yep,
Fucking
yep.
ridiculously impossible. I somehow managed to win and get a fucking Nintendo DS out of it. I was so fucking stoked. I want this.
The machine?
Yeah, no, the bear.
You want the machine.
I mean, if I bought the machine, I could then try to get the bear forever.
$5 would pull though.
Yeah, but I own the machine.
No, it does it through PayPal to the company.
This is actually kind of sick.
It should be high. Oh, no, this is the desk. I thought that was like a massive arcade machine.
No, I think it's very small.
Yeah, I just thought it was an arcade machine. 'Cause that's what we had looked up for a second. I'm like, that is so cool.
What was your favorite arcade game to play?
Well, the thing is, like, none of the places, like, we had Chuck E. Cheese's for a lot of those, and there was never real arcade
Yeah,
games.
the
Like,
most real
or,
one you had was like Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man.
yeah, at most. It would be some weird spin off that was cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I never got to play, like, the Mortal Kombat machines or anything like that. I think once there was a Marvel vs. Capcom, like a pizza place we were at for a birthday. We played that. And I just remember playing Magneto and mashing buttons as hard as I could.
So
I
you
was
you played Magneto.
Um,
Says a lot
I'm
about
almost
you.
certain because I remember just, bro. I was not even 10 years old. Wait, judging. I picked Magneto because he looked the
He
coolest.
does. He does look really cool in those games. Oh, that's so sick.
I'm trying to remember.
I really like these ones.
Oh, the versus ones.
Yeah, where you like sit across from each
Were
other.
you an ice pucky kid?
I loved ice hockey or air hockey.
Air hockey, that's it.
Ice pucky, ice hockey, air hockey. I loved air hockey. My grandparents used to have a table in their basement
Were you
that
the kid who would hit it too hard?
no. I was very, very
Yeah, you get like a little aggressive with it, but never
it would
extreme.
never go off the table if I hit it. But I was also like
Yeah.
the mind game kid where I would hit it off the side like 30 times and then hit it.
Oh, bro, I love doing that.
I would like pump fake them. I was like mind gaming the fuck out of it.
You know what I liked to do?
Hmm.
I would always go, watch this, and then I would just not do anything. I just would do it again and again and again, and eventually go, watch this, and I'd actually hit the side shot.
Okay.
And they would get so mad.
Smug, here's my question.
Hmm.
How did you hold the striker?
I gripped it like a gorilla.
Okay, so you grabbed onto here.
Yeah.
Okay, I always had my fingers here.
Oh, you were one of those?
Yeah.
Bro, but whenever
like
I would do
these.
that, someone's always gonna hit it too hard, and it's gonna hurt really bad.
Well, that's why you have your fingers up.
No, I don't think you played with people like I did.
I
People
didn't.
like
No, I
sometimes it's
played
just
with
out for
older
blood.
people who knew not to just smack it.
Yeah, no, I see. I loved it, but you would end every game with your hand hurting because they would repeatedly slam it as hard as they can.
Because they think if they just hit it harder, it's gonna go in. Like it's gonna go through your fucking
No,
striker.
we actively knew that like some people were more pain sensitive than others, and so it was viable because they would just dodge because they don't want to hurt.
Yeah. Okay.
I was one of those players, and then when I realized that's what they were doing, I just locked in. What the hell?
It's a different version of air hockey.
Okay, air hockey or foosball?
I want to like. I like the idea of foosball. I was so bad at it. I always went to air hockey.
I feel like I wasn't good at it either, but it was just so much fun to play.
It was very fun to play. I also didn't really have many people to play it with.
There was a good period of my life where I went with my cousins, pretty much just at the hopes of getting to use the church's ping pong table or foosball table. Like I would go for a full morning, just be like, please, we get there quickly enough that we can play.
Yeah. Yeah, I was never good at it, and like
it doesn't help they made a really good regular show episode with foosball in it, and that hooked my tiny brain.
I'm sure that just made you hyper fixated for some reason.
It was a Mortal Kombat clone character who 1v1's Benson, who's like the retired foosball king.
I'm trying to see if there. Oh, were you skee ball? Were you a big fan of skee ball?
That was I would, but the thing is, because like I was never good at it,
I was.
and I knew my my credits or whatever to ticket ratio would be abysmal.
Bro, I gamed the fuck out of skee ball.
Did you play authentic?
How do you mean?
Would you like walk around the edge or climb on the machine?
No, God no. Like I was actually playing like normal foosball or skee ball, and I was just good.
I do remember once I stopped being so young that I like couldn't figure out how to do it well. It got way easier, and I liked it a lot more.
I'd always.
But a lot of times I just tried. I was too young to like calculate how much force I should be going.
Yeah.
When you're that young, you just like throw every ball as hard as I can.
Pool is another one I'm a big fan of. I really like playing pool.
Most of my pool hours are just from when I was so young. I would just like to crash the balls together.
You just like the noise.
Yep. Just mindlessly for hours.
Ping pong I love, but nobody likes playing ping pong with me.
I love playing ping pong. I have a ping pong table.
We used to. Kayleen and I went when we were visiting for a family reunion, we went and we were playing ping pong, and she's not great. She would hit it off a lot, but we have some good volleys in.
It's always a shame when like the best you can get with someone is like a casual
You just have to stop counting
volley.
points and just have a nice
Yeah.
volley.
It's like, man, I kind of want to be a little competitive here.
Yeah.
I want to like spike all of these.
Why can you get? Why is there a foosball simulator?
Does that not sound kind of awesome?
No.
No hose.
Okay. All right. How was your New Year's? Did you do anything fun? I know you're mostly saying goodbye to people.
Yeah, I did just a morning of telling everyone peace out, and then I went to bed early because I was flying the next day.
Yeah.
Trying to
Yeah.
think, who did you ever have like the one friend who would have like the house parties because they were just like a trillionaire family? You ever have one of those?
No.
It only ever happened once or twice. It would be like when they invite the whole class, something's up.
Yeah, no, never. Never had that.
That's when I only happened a few times. I remember I went over and they had remember they had not only like a in-ground pool, it's like a pool with a pattern in it. It's like it curved and
Oh
stuff.
my god.
Like yeah, I think their dad might have been like a police chief or something, actually.
Is this like the perfect house? Is this what it was?
Uh the pool kind of is. The house was smaller, but not by much. No, older and more southern. That's like Europe. Calm down. That's Minecraft. Uh yeah, that's kind of it.
This is it? Okay.
Mm, Sure.
Anyway,
Why not?
continue.
But it was just like insane to be there, and especially because it's like I don't know any of these fools.
These motherfuckers have a slide.
Nah, I'm calling HOA on them. If I can't have this, they can't have this. And I don't want to install them on my own. So if they want to have them, they have to install them. They have to install one for me too.
Wow, that is indoor playground sleeps 47.
Oh, but it's in Utah.
No, it's in Bear Lake. I believe Bear
Uh,
Lake is Idaho.
but it says City, Utah.
City. Oh, no, Garden City, Utah, United States. I'm pretty sure Bear Lake is in.
Did you ever do or go to birthday sleepovers?
Sorry, there is a Bear Lake in Utah and there is a Bear Lake in Idaho. Anyway, I would always have sleepovers for the
Did you?
birthday.
I think I did once or twice, but I was that kid. I'm like, I hate hosting. I hate being the host for the sleepover.
Really, I was much more of a fan of hosting. I hated going to other people's houses.
Like I like being the guest and being able to make inconsiderate demands. Like, hey, I'm hungry now. I'm gonna eat something in your fridge.
Yeah, no, I hated doing that. But also, my friends parents sucked.
Damn.
I think the only one was my now oldest friend that like we know each other since middle school. His dad didn't really care, so whenever we went over there, we'd like hang out. We'd have like a couple monsters and just play like Call of Duty all night. But most of the time, he just came over to our house.
About what were you like a stay up really late kid, or were you kind of like still going to bed when you would normally?
If it was a sleepover, I would stay up very late.
How very late is that to you?
I think we would go to bed around 3 or 4 in the morning.
Okay, I've only been able to do that in my later, like in high school. I could do that. When I was younger, it was not possible.
You were an EP boy.
Yeah, it didn't matter if I was host or guest. I would start like slowly like slinking back on the couch. I'd be like grabbing a blanket.
Mhm.
And everyone's like, "Are you going to sleep?" I'm like, "No, I'm not going to sleep. I'm like laying on my side on the couch, rolled over,
Your
face
eyes are
to the couch."
closed. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
No,
going
no,
to
no. I'm
sleep.
just resting my eyes.
Yeah. Oh, you already knew that excuse.
Oh yeah, day one.
No, my buddy and I would always, because I wouldn't have like big birthday parties. I had like 3 friends throughout the entirety of like middle school. So
Mhm.
like we would always just have them over, or I would have them over and they would just stay the night. We would stay up playing like Call of Duty. We'd stay up playing. I know one year my buddy and I stayed up playing Wizard 101.
Oh yeah.
We were live streaming it because it was supposed to be like a 24-hour live stream. I eventually fell asleep without even realizing it.
Always happens when you
Yeah.
try.
Yeah. So he just stayed on and then I got on, he went to bed and we ended up doing it. But yeah, we're playing Wizard 101 all night and we had a lot of people come in and like invite us to their Wizard 101 house. Those shits got crazy, man.
They got expensive.
Oh yeah. Like I was surprised.
I remember we had one friend throughout like all of high school, and he was just always the host. He was the only one. He was like the only person who stayed in their parents' basement. So he was the only person who could host the entire friend group.
Right.
And but
Without
it was
like
just
being in the living room and taking up space of like their family and
taking up
stuff.
multiple rooms.
Yeah.
Like we could fit in his bedroom, and then this is where the options of things to sleep on dwindle fast in the room. So it would get to the point because you don't want to like invite everyone but one dude. So he would invite and be like, "Hey, but I don't have anything for you to like really sleep with. So if you don't bring something, like if someone doesn't bring something for themselves, they get screwed, and no one brings anything ever." We would peek and give a dude 2 blankets, and he had to sleep outside the room because there wasn't enough space anywhere anymore.
Oh my god.
So he slept in the hallway on the floor with 2 blankets. That's all we could fit. It was also a tile floor.
Oh my
So it wasn't
god.
even
Oh god, a tile floor?
yeah, it was never the role you wanted. Second to last place was also pretty bad. It was just kind of like one of those really cushy office chairs. And the trade-off was you had to lose your blanket so the other guy could have 2 to make it even.
That sounds like ass.
It was rough, but sometimes you had to make do. You just gotta push through. There was always all the option that because the host had a queen size bed.
Sleep with the
Huge.
host.
Yeah, I was like, if you want to share the bed, that's fine. But he was a fat high schooler
Okay.
and was a super sweater.
I know I didn't have like a massive bed, but it was like it was big enough for 2 kids in middle school. Um One friend was very adamant about like that's weird, that's wrong, you can't do that. We
Keep
can't
your face,
sleep
bro, if you're
together.
weird about it.
My other friend was like, fuck it. So once that one friend like stopped kind of hanging out with us because he got cooler friends, we just slept in my bed together every time he would stay the night.
I think that's chill. If you're both chill about it.
Yeah, we would stay up playing StarCraft, and then once we were done, we just like got in my bed and slept, and then woke up and played more StarCraft.
I always had the condition. I'm like, well, 1, it has to be feet to face, and 2, you have to shower.
Yeah, I didn't really care about the feet to
And
face.
like some sleepovers, there's just too many people for everyone to shower. It's
Yeah,
like it always ends up being like if not everyone can, no one will.
yeah.
But I was like, nah, I'm not having yo stinky ass feet by my face.
He was a very clean and germ phobic kid, so I
He would
never had
watch
to
it while you
worry.
slept.
Huh?
Hmm?
So he would watch me.
Record it on his phone.
Yeah, probably.
trying to think. Do you have any like birthdays gone wrong? I also forgot to start a timer, by the way, so I have no idea how long we've been going.
We're getting to like an hour. I
Okay.
think we can
Well, we just
finish this topic and
call it there. Okay.
yeah. Birthday's gone wrong. Not really. I guess like what do you mean?
Like, was there a crash out or a birthday party that just like sucked and everyone knew it sucked?
No, because again, like my mom was very adamant of making sure I had just good times, right?
Yeah.
And I wasn't hard to please. Most of the time it was just invite friends over and then play games.
Well, like even at other people's birthdays, no explosions or anything.
I do remember the one time I went to my friend's house for, I can't remember if this was just a slumber party or a birthday party. I ended up just really not wanting to be there. And I was like,
I hate when that
I
happened. It
really
only ever happened once or twice, though.
regret agreeing to this slumber party. I don't want to do this anymore. So I texted my mom. I'm like, can you come pick me up? And she was like, why? What's wrong? Like, are you okay? Like, do you not, like, is there something happening? And I was like, I really just don't want to be here. I think it was like, what set me off was like him and his parents got in like an argument. And I
I
just
remember,
like,
yeah.
I was just uncomfortable and like really just didn't want to be in that house anymore. And I mean, props to her. I think it was like 10 or 11 at night and she came and got me. And his parents were real fucking confused.
Like, peace out.
They were like, I thought he was staying the night. And then the dude was like, oh, I don't know. I was just like, bye.
I remember I did it, I think once, maybe twice, but I was just like, my mom's saying I gotta go home. Can't stay. Sorry. I gotta. She's saying, don't check. Don't look at my phone.
I
But
got a skedaddle.
yeah, she's on her way right now.
Um, yeah, I only did that once, and but other than that, like not really.
I feel like almost every sleepover I've ever been to, so there's always been at least like one crash out.
Really.
Yeah. Someone ends up freaking out for some reason, or two people argue, their parents argue, something always went wrong, I felt like.
Oh,
And so you just always kind of like become one with your chair and just really
mm.
focus on like the game you're all now playing silently.
uh, I remember why I wanted to go home. It was they got in an argument. He got grounded, and therefore I couldn't play the games.
Oh my
And I was
god.
like, this fucking sucks now. We're just sitting here. And I think they like were like, all right, you gotta go to bed at 9 o'clock. And I'm like, what the fuck's the point?
Bro, you leaving after that, that definitely fucking sucked for him.
Yeah, no, for
You
sure.
knew.
But like also he ended up being a prick, so it don't matter.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, it makes sense. His parents were extremely strict. And he was a big soccer guy. I don't know how much of that was because he wanted to play soccer or because his parents needed him to play soccer.
Well, what's the next holiday, Angst? What's the next big one? What's coming up?
Let's see. We've got New Year's Day already done. Martin Luther King's birthday.
Uh-huh. I mean, yeah. I'm not sure we're the exact group to make a special for that.
You're right. I don't think we are. This is all just federal holidays. I guess President's Day is February 14th. Valentine's
All right.
Day. Wait, February 15th. My dumbass. February 14th is Valentine's Day.
Okay. So our next big one will be on time. We'll make sure this time.
When is
Absolutely.
Valentine's Day?
Don't ask me. I'm single.
It's
You're the
Friday.
one.
It's Friday.
I'd say that's your job, bro.
That's my job. We never
That's your
do
job.
anything. All right. Anyway, thanks
Well, we
for
won't be late then, and there
we.
won't be an episode till then either. So,
Oh, what?
yep, another break. I'm
God,
traveling to Mars this time.
what
Elon
the
needs me.
fuck? All right. Thanks for coming out. I'm Angst. You can find me at Little Angst on YouTube. That's Smug. You can find him here, and that's about it.
Bye.
Bye. God, we really gotta get better at that.
I think it's as good as it needs to be.